Hi, this is Madhukar from Autodesk Developer Technical Services. In this tutorial, in this session, I will discuss about important instructions that is required uh, to build successfully apps, both ObjectARX and .NET on AutoCAD Pi, which is a code word for AutoCAD 2019. And we'll also see how to build a ARX project from scratch without using any ObjectARX wizard in Visual 2017, and we'll migrate 2018 sample, that is ARX DBG, and we will build in Visual Studio 2017. And in the process, if we have any issues, we will troubleshoot. And next is we will create a simple .NET project from scratch in Visual Studio 2017. So let us begin. Okay, after you're downloading Visual Studio 2017 from MSDN subscription, uh, at the time of installing, this is the first page you will be given, and after uh, there has been a significant change the way you install Visual Studio 2017. So they have come up with the different features like workloads, individual components, and language packs. And for us, for AutoCAD 2019 to build either ObjectARX and .NET, we need these two workloads, and only installing the workloads may not be sufficient. We have to install certain explicit individual components. Uh, Let us see what are those. So this is after selecting desktop development with C++, you will be given the summary and what are all with different optional. These are all optionals uh, which you need to select for ObjectARX development. I have checked many of these optionals, but these are not mandatory. Uh, MFC and ATL support. This is important. VC++ 2017 V141 toolset. This is important. And Visual C++ for ATL support. This is important for COM development. And Windows 10 SDK. This is also important. The others are optional, and I have checked all this for my own development, and this is are not mandatory for ObjectARX. And after you selecting the .NET desktop development workload, this is the summary of individual components, and these are some of the optionals. And for our development, .NET Framework 4.7 is necessary. Okay. Okay, I will now start with developing a C++ ARX project. I will launch a Visual Studio 2017. Okay, I'm creating a new project. You can see that in the Visual C++ templates heading, we do not have any Win32 template, which used to be there in Visual Studio 2015, but it's not available. But we can go ahead with Windows Desktop, and since ARX is a just a dynamic link library, we have to select this element, and I will write this as HW hello W. I'm creating this project in ARX sample. Okay. Okay. First thing is I will change the configuration 264. Okay, and this file is not needed, so I will just remove from my project, save it, and now we will add SDK path. So here we need our header include files. Okay, change the extension to ARX. See that platform toolset I have set to the Visual Studio 2017 V141, and these are all regular settings. There has no change. In the linker general, I will show add the link. Okay, in the input, we will add only uh, 3 to 4 bare essential libraries to run this test sample. These are AC first 23 lib and RX API dot lib, ACDB 23 dot dot lib, AutoCAD dot lib, AC core dot lib. Yeah, these are required, minimum required for developing this. And we also need a module definition file, and which contains of ARX entry point export and version export. So by default, SDK is supplied with the one ARX definition module definition file. We're gonna use that. Okay, this looks fine to me. This is not required, but in case if you are debugging, you need to mention the target application file path. In our case, it's AutoCAD PyBeta, AutoCAD.exe, apply. Okay, and here I will copy the file which have. So this code sample creates an hello world command which will just print hello world. Okay, we'll build it. The build has been successful. We'll just run it on AutoCAD Py. And the security unsigned executor file, this is very well known. I mean, you need to Make sure this binary should be should come from the trusted source, or you should place in AutoCAD install folder, or you should digitally sign this file. Any of either of option will disable the security publisher dialog. Always load. Successful. The command is bonjour. Yes. So this is working fine. I will close this. I will also close this. We do not require any more this. Okay, next. Sorry. Next we need to go to 2018 sample. This is the ARX TBG sample. Um, Copied from 2018 Omega. We will migrate it to AutoCAD 2019. So what I generally do is I'll make sure it finds the path. So I'm copying this with this one. Okay, and I'm also changing the tool path here itself. V141 replace all. Okay, this is not required. And here we need to do little settings. You can keep with Windows SDK version, but I'm just moving to Windows 10. I don't require this. I need okay. Okay, let us see. Okay, it says that cannot open include file database ID underscore OPS. Uh, we'll see what this file means. I'm just going back. In object as 2017 Inc. We'll open this. So here it's clearly mentioned that this file will be eliminated. These functions will be collapsed back into db database id.h. So this we can comment out without any issues. So I will comment out and I will build it. We can see some errors. We'll see how to fix that. Okay, there are almost 16 errors. So the error comes from the begin DWG open. We what we will go to the base class and see if there are any changes there. You can see that there is a new change. I mean, the argument ACAR star has been deprecated, and it is recommended to use the const ACAR star. And this enhancement is the security enhancement, so that hackers will not hijack into our code base using unsecured code format like without any const. So what we'll do, we will use this argument in our all our classes. So const const we'll see, we'll try to build it. Still there are errors. Okay, even this is also same error. We'll have const where it is. We still have errors. Okay, where else? Yeah, it should build now. The build is succeeded. Okay, We'll see launching it in AutoCAD once. So this load successfully. Okay. Okay, we will exit from here and create a .NET project now. Mm, New project. We'll create a class library test DLL. Add our references is equal is okay. Autodesk. We'll change it to 4.7 so that we will not be getting these errors. You can see that type and namespace of the AutoCAD could not be found or missing. It says that the primary reference ACDB could not be resolved because it was built against .NET Framework version version 4.7. So after changing this, I'll try to build it. and I'll run it. You can see that you'll get hello world. Okay, I'm closing this. So this completes migration of building the .NET, building the ARX project, migration and instruction on how to build uh, ARX project, how to build .NET sample, and we also seen what are the necessary steps need to be taken prior to installing Visual Studio 2017. And please let us know. You can write to Autodesk ADN portal if you have any issues. Bye.